our group will present on climate action through implementation of clean, reliable and affordable energy, a case in China.
Hi, my name is KelzangLa. I will be presenting on hydropower energy.
Hi, I'm Prakash Gurung. I will be presenting on solar energy.
Hi, I'm Prakash Sharma and I will be presenting on wind energy.
Hi, I'm Karma. I will be presenting on electric cars.
We are
We
the
are the
promoter
promoter
of
of clean,
Green, reliable.
and affordable energy.
Ever since the industrialization revolution, humans have rapidly colonized planet Earth. The industrialization revolution that China is currently going through is no different than the pattern followed by developed nations. In order to develop their economy, they relied on the dirtiest source of energy, fossil fuel, to generate energy. The use of this fossil fuel emitted greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases, leading to the rise of global temperature and adverse climate change. According to sustainability report by Econa, China tops the air polluting country followed by US and India. The air pollution in China is so high that it causes serious health problems such as lower birth rates, higher adult mortality and others. In 2013, approximately 916,000 premature death cases were reported. The primary source of air pollution in China is from burning of excessive fossil fuels for energy production followed by automobile emission. In order to combat greenhouse gases and also to meet the SDG target and to fulfill Paris Agreement, Chinese government made a significant advancement in the use of renewable energy such as hydro, wind, solar, electric vehicle, biomass, geothermal and ocean energy. Further, Chinese government have come up with the Energy Production and Consumption Revolution Strategy, which contains objectives and overarching tasks to be achieved by 2030.
Hydropower. Well, China commenced its first hydropower plant in 1912 with installed capacity of 240 kW. The hydropower generation has now significantly increased with production of 352 GW of electricity in 2018. Hydropower electricity is the largest and major component of renewable source of energy in China, which accounts over 70% of all renewable energy. According to World Energy Council, the potential of hydropower in China is one of the largest in the world, which has about 600 GW. It was found hydropower development in China has been highly prioritized area since its first 5-year plan. However, after the formulation of Energy Production and Consumption Revolution Strategy 2016 to 2030, China aggressively devoted their energy and resource in hydro sector. So hydropower energy generation leaped from 319 GW in 2015 to 352 GW in 2018, which is over 10% increase. In 2012, energy contribution from hydro sector is just 17%, while major source of energy being coal. But after 5 years, the contribution from hydro sector has significantly improved by 20%. China's focus on hydro energy is not just limited within their nation, but also provide financial assistance and expertise to other countries in South Asia and Africa. For instance, there are 17 dams in Africa constructed and financed by China. According to International Hydropower Association report, the consistent contribution of energy from hydropower has reduced approximately 40 billion tons of greenhouse gases and escaped 10% rise global emission in 2017. In this case, China contributes almost half of the hydro energy in the world.
Solar energy in China. China has the world's largest solar power plant known by the name Great Wall of Solar, located at Tanger Desert Solar Park with a capacity of 1550 megawatt. China is solar energy leader. China has the highest installed capacity of solar energy. In 2018, China installed 44.3 gigawatt of solar power plant, a drop by 16% from 2017 due to the withdrawal of subsidy to control solar overcapacity and enhance international market competitiveness. In March 2019, China has reinstated its subsidy to maintain growth and increase the production capacity by 20%. China produces 60% of the world's solar panel, making it the global leader in solar panel production since 2008. The production will continue to increase its mission for the blue sky. Solar energy challenges in China. The Chinese government's solar energy incentives are more focused on manufacturing rather than its electric grid harmonization. Since 94% of the Chinese population lives in eastern zones, the solar energy sources located far off in the western zones requires massive investment in transmission line infrastructures, which are still at the development stage. The Chinese solar industry is also facing high duties from different countries like the United States and India. In September 2012, the European Commission imposed anti-dumping and anti-subsidy on Chinese solar panels due to its price far below the actual market value. Solar panel waste. Solar energy products are projected to cause 250,000 metric tons of solar panel waste across the globe, and it is expected to reach 78 million metric tons by 2050. This waste contains lead, cadmium, and toxic chemicals that can only be removed by the professionals at the solar recycling plants. The falling price of solar energy. China has significantly driven the fall in the price of solar panels across the globe, thus making it more affordable for the individual as well as to the business entity to invest more in solar power stations worldwide. Rooftop solar water heater. The rooftop solar water heater and its further improvement in refrigeration, air conditioning, seawater desalination, and industrial heating is innovative technology by the Chinese to minimize the use of energy from the coal-fired power stations. Global solar energy progress and projection. As of 2017, the solar energy generation has progressed by 40%, which is well on track to meet the Sustainable Development Scenario target.
Wind energy. One of the popular sources of power generation in China is the wind energy, owing to low cost and the use of environmental friendly technology. As per the data released by China's National Energy Administration, the wind energy after hydro and solar energy is the third most sources of renewable energy generated in China. To develop wind energy in China is advantageous because they have large area onshore and offshore, with potential speed of wind to generate enough power to run small dairy or grain farms and also to light homes. According to United Nations Environment Program, China has the capacity to generate 1,400 gigawatt of wind energy onshore and 600 gigawatt of wind energy offshore. Moreover, they have the technology to develop on a large scale with minimum emissions of greenhouse gases into the air. China National Energy Administration reported that China has a target of generating 210 gigawatt of grid-connected wind energy by 2020. In order to achieve this target, they have the policies mandating power companies to install their minimum shares of wind energy. Moreover, the government has also subsidized tariff rate on wind energy, playing a vital role in increasing its usage. As per the data released by World Wind Energy Association, the total capacity of the wind energy installed worldwide until the end of 2018 was 600 gigawatt, where China alone contributed 200 gigawatt of worldwide wind energy, followed by USA, UK, and other European countries. China has seen a slight increase in the production of wind energy in 2018 compared to 2017. Overall, China saw rapid growth in wind energy production and usage in the last 5 years, thus helping in reducing the carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide emission from burning of coals. On the other hand, there are several challenges being faced by the wind energy sector of China, like variable wind flow pattern, loss of power, and uneven supply and demand of the power. However, the Chinese government has come up with several solutions like developing the standards of wind power, construction of transmission grid based on the capacity so as to prevent the loss of power. The idea is to bring all the power generated by wind farms to the single network before being transmitted to the end user.
Electric vehicles in China. According to the Voluntary National Review, President of China has promised during the Paris Agreement to guide the other developing countries to adopt the concept of innovative, green and efficient electric vehicles. In this regard, he set up plans to pursue green development by promoting electric vehicles in the 13th five-year plan of China. China has committed to produce 2 million of electric cars within 2020 and 7 million within 2030, thus making China the world leader in electric car. In doing so, China will replace 20% of fossil fuel cars by electric cars because the advantages of switching to electric cars are clean air due to zero emission and zero expenditure on fossil fuels. As per the commitment made by the government of China, yearly sale of electric car excluding commercial vehicles has increased from over 10,000 in 2014 to 70,000 electric cars in 2018. Further, they have projected that the sales in 2019 will increase to 240,000 electric cars. According to the World Economic Forum, China has already surpassed United States of America and United Kingdom in the sales of electric vehicles by 4% in 2018. Moreover, the government has announced to increase the sales by 12% in 2020. Holland states that China forecasted 50% market share of electric vehicles by 2025 before the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals target. As per the Charles Clover mentioned that China eventually joined United Kingdom and France to ban the production of diesel and petrol vehicles by 2040. Challenges and solutions. However, the challenge of running electric vehicles are the issues with the emissions of toxic fumes from batteries and also with the disposal of dead batteries. In order to control the waste from the dead batteries, Government of China has come up with the regulation where manufacturer has to bear the responsibility to collect and recycle the waste batteries. Thus, to improve the efficiency of recycling process, the manufacturer has standardized the design of the battery with the possible tracing system to prevent from spreading into the ecological system.
In 19th century, coal powered the industrialization, and in 20th century, oil drove the world economy, while in 21st century, renewable energy is expected to transform entire geopolitics of the world in the quest of saving the deteriorating Mother Earth. China has seen the future and deployed its massive resources and several years of research to position itself as the world's renewable energy superpower. It is the world's largest producer, exporter, installer of solar panels, wind turbines and electric vehicles, with 45% of global investment in renewable energy in 2017. As a result of this, increasing trend in use of renewable energy have not only reduced the use of fossil fuels by 40% worldwide, but also have been able to supply cheapest electricity, which is $0.08 per kilowatt hour.
Although China through its rapid industrialization process has lifted millions from poverty, their reliance on dirtiest fossil fuel, coal, has contributed high levels of pollution worldwide. The world's climate change has come under the radar of risk zone within the specified 9 planetary boundaries. In this regard, scientists have come up with a strategy of rapid renewable energy growth to halve the carbon emissions every decade starting from 2020. China has taken the lead in the advancement of renewable energy sources and continue to invest billions of dollars for its research and development of innovative renewable energy sources such as solar energy, spacecraft, tidal and wave energy, and integration of renewable energy sources through a smart grid system. According to the research, the consumption of fossil fuel is expected to decline only through transformative changes at all levels.